Hello and welcome back to another Trailmakers video. Like I said I would, about Tuesday I think. Now, I think what I'm going to be building today is like a drone type thing. I think. Now, don't know. I think we'll just use the armored suit. I think. So, and then I think we're going to. So we gotta think. How heavy is this thing gonna be? Because these look cool and everything, but like, look at how big they are. And also, the power is 800 and we'll need 4 of these. Unless we build like a. Wait a minute. Yeah, I just have an idea. We're going to build. I think we're gonna build like a 2 propeller drone. Because normally they have like 4 thingies. But we're gonna be building like a bike drone almost, I think. I just came up with something to fly, so I literally copped on Trailmakers and didn't know what I was gonna build, so bear with me. I think we're going to we're just gonna try to connect everything up for right now, and then we'll get to the actual, like, making everything look good. So, I need that, copy that over. Okay. So now we should have everything connected. So we're probably gonna use these for the forward and backwards. So if these are gonna, so this should be S, this should be W, and then that should work as the exact same controls over here. No, that'd have to be reversed. It's S will spin that way, yeah. So let me just come down here. This should be S, that should be W. Oh wait, no, this should be backwards. And this should be that way. So forward, nope. It's already wrong. There we go. There we go. So now I should be able to take off. So forward. Oh boy. That is very. Oh wait. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. This is. These are very powerful. But it does work. I think what we might need is we just might need some gyro stabilizers. Make these like 2.5. This one 5. Okay. Just try that out. So and then why are they now reversed? You were just fine a second ago. Not even a second ago, literally like 2 seconds ago. Not even 2 seconds. You get the point. Now, what? What are you? What? What? Mm-hmm. So why aren't those tilting back farther? Now are these like fighting? So S tilts it backwards. S tilts it forwards. So yeah, these need to be backwards. There we go. Now you can see now it's at a better angle. So they're just fighting each other. It's fine. Not that big of a deal. Now, we can make this a lot more difficult but a lot more, like, content worthy, I guess. Or we can just go the easy route. The easy route is using gyros. The other way is, making the entire thing steer. Like, steer back and forth, which I don't actually know. Okay, I think I have an idea. We're gonna need to rotate it, like, side to side. Like, the entire thing. So I think, instead of it having it connect there, we'll have it connect right here. And this one will connect back there. So then this one... Well, actually, let's try to scoot these up to where they're, like, even. Like, actually, I don't think we have an even spot. Just scoot that farther. Yeah. Okay, that should be good. And then we can just, I don't know, put like some of those there, I guess. I don't know. And that can go right there. Just so they have a little bit of clearance. If they don't have clearance, and they might collide with each other and break the game. Because we all know that Trailmakers can be pretty annoying when it has clipping things. It does not like clipping blocks. We'll just say that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So now we just gotta make these more linked. So if we want to turn left, this needs to go pull up. So this should be that, that should be that. And this, I think, should be right. Yeah. So it'll be more of like a strafing thing. Rather than what we should be able, what we need to be able to rotate. Which I think if you were watching like 2 seconds ago, I think we know how to turn. I'm just concerned that it might be a little too strong, if you know what I mean. But we'll try it. I'm fairly certain this will probably break and it won't work, but we're gonna find out. And we're gonna hope that it works. Doesn't decide to break my game. Be kind of annoying if my game just broke. So if we wanna, like, rotate left, what do we want to do? So actually, we should probably have these be Q and E, because this is X, kind of like our yaw. And this one, we want that to be E and that to be Q, I think. Nope, that's wrong. But which one's wrong? So if we press Q, it should, so that front one's wrong. So this one should be backwards. There we go. I know it's not exactly yaw, but... So which way does this turn? Let's turn this the other way. So these need to be reversed. These need to be reversed. So now we press A, it rotates this out. Now the other thing is that these really spin really fast. Can I should be able to turn down the speed for now. If we ever need to turn it back up, once we add a little bit more. Yeah, currently, we spin pretty fast. Hey, it's working. And then we can also strafe, rotate. Okay, why is this actually working a lot better than I was expecting? Like we can go down. Now obviously it's not the best. Our gyro stabilizer is a little heavy, a little strong, however you want to say it. But I think that our steering's is fast enough. Our oh yeah, spin maneuver. And we just start hovering. But look at how fast we're spinning. I love that. That's amazing. Okay, we gotta slow her down there. There we go. Okay, now we just onward. Now, if you were to actually know me and you, and if I've recorded more Trailmakers, you would know that I need to put guns on literally everything that I touch. So everything to me has to have guns. So we're probably gonna put some guns on here. But first we need to design this thing a little bit better, because this thing is definitely not looking very good. We've got the controls and everything down. Something that I always work on when I first do something like new, like this, is I always make sure that it works before I, actually do stuff. So the only thing is I'm thinking that these might need to be out more, because they're kind of close to our cockpit, or whatever you want to call it. Or I feel like I know a cockpit is like is like the seat in a plane, but like is a drone technically a plane, or is it a drone? Like that's my question. Like they have their own like thing, like are they just drones? Because I know that also like in the military, they have drones, but they're not the kind of drones that you think. They're like plane, but they're called drones. So like I don't know. Like, is a drone, or is like a drone a drone? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just asking questions, which also I'd ask a lot of those. I ask a lot of questions. Again, if you were to know me in real life, you would know that. I also like to ask a bunch of like random questions, like I just did. Like questions that like most people that I ask just won't have the answer to. It's just like I expect them to know it. Like if I ask like, how does like a nuclear just like ask like my mom or dad, just like how does like uranium work, like how, like, and then they don't know. Because obviously some random guy doesn't know how a nuclear bomb works or whatever. Well, I mean, I guess some people might know, but not your average, just like person. Okay, it's different. I'll just like copy this to there and see how it fits. I think that I want these to be the reader ones. There we go. I think we're getting there. Now let's just try to fill up these areas a little bit. Just I think I actually want these to be just like continue with the slope. I think I want them to be 2 by 1 by 2s. There we go. It's different. I think it's like something that would like glow, I want to be like just like a solid like thing. I think this is something that like would glow, or have some glowing like components on it. Yeah, we'll definitely have to design this a little bit better. So let's just make sure it still works. Q. E. That's why I wanted some extra clearance though, because if I were to build this, it would be a lot closer to those, and it might break stuff and everything. I don't want that. Now, how do we beef up these things or make them look better? It's kind of hard to do stuff like that when it's literally one attachment point, or like two, or like I guess technically four, but I think maybe we do something little like, I love the transition thing that they added. They leave so many more possibilities now, rather than just like having to like try to like scrape together something that looks halfway decent, but then you can just do stuff like that and it looks so much better. Okay, I think that we've got most of it down. We do need to make these a little less square. I think right here, and like only right here though, we put just rounded bits. Because this is where like the cockpit area is, and I don't want to mess up anything in there. We just do that, and then we can do more fancy stuff in here. We can make the transitions a little bit bigger. It can take up a little bit more space. There we go. Basically all I just did is just beef up this block. Just made it a lot bigger. That's really all I did. Did that, we just deselect that one, and then we just copy. What I meant to say is we just copy. There we go. I don't know what I would do. I think I would place like a lot less Trailmakers if they didn't have the copy and paste stuff. Because it just makes it... Also, if they didn't have like the gallery, I would be like so like kind of like... I wouldn't be like annoyed, but I would be like kind of like frustrated, because then I would have to like constantly be like going to like Google and stuff if I want to like know how to build something. But like I can just go to the gallery and see if somebody else has already made that. Now, like we can flip it to fit, yeah. There we go. Looks a lot better. Just think that I want a little bit more of, not verticality. Well, I guess texture. I don't know. Just add some stuff like that on top of those. I think that is. Where did? Oh, it's over there. Why is it over there? Okay. And then we just take those and copy those. And don't do that because that's not what we wanted. And then we just do that. And there we go. I think that that's pretty good. Alright, look at this thing. Oh, I love it. I love how it like tilts a very little bit. I think we might need to decrease the angle a little bit because you can see that we're shoving ourselves down, which we do not want. I think also I want to like slow down the speed of some of them. Look at how fast they spin. Okay. So that's the A and D ones. We'll decrease the speed to like 0.5. There we go. change this one also to 0.5. Let's see, is that better? Oh yeah, that's a lot more smooth. And then also I think these also need to be a bit slower, because they are very fast. So I'll make these also 0.5. And I think, what else could I do? I think that should be good. And also, yeah, we need to decrease the angle. Actually, I don't think I wanted to do that. I just wanted to decrease the angle. There we go. Decrease the angle to like 30, I think is good. Because I think we would weren't getting enough lift. Or it's either the, it might be also all the aerodynamics that I added. So I'd rather it get more pitch. Or I'd rather float upward than downward. I'm actually really liking this thing. This thing actually looks really sick. I think we just need to like color it up a little bit. Yeah, I'm literally not joking when I say this. I literally hopped on Trailmakers because I knew that's what I was. That's what I wanted to record. And then I thought I literally looked into my like blueprints just to like get like some inspiration of what I wanted to build. And then I just kind of popped into my head that I wanted to build like a drone. But I don't actually really have very many drones. Like I think I have a drone, but it's not a very good drone. I think that these also might need to be a little bit stronger. Like 150. Not 1.5. 150. Also, I know I'm moving like closer and farther away from of my mic, so that's why it's getting louder. I think. Is you can see that's like jiggling a little bit. Oh, that might also be this one. This might also need to be cranked up. Because technically, these are on those, and these are a lot less strong, so it's definitely a lot better. Okay, let's add some guns on this. Now, I think we could probably just remove those, and then we can put them on here. Now, I don't think that I really need side to side. I think I really just need up and down. I think. Now, I feel like that might be just like too much. The thing is, I don't like the look of this marking. I wish it was like a little bit like smaller than what it is. Like, I wish it was like squished down a little bit more. But not really that much I can do about that. I mean, I guess maybe blasters. I think it would kind of fit the vibe of it. So we can like put blasters there. Then we can scoot those. And then we can grab these. Then take all this. And then somehow get it to go perfectly. And then I think I want these ones to be like right click. So I can shoot forward, and I can shoot backwards. Or I can go. Yeah. Now they nerfed the blasters so they have a little bit less ammo, but they're still kind of broken. But not really much I could do about that. So I think now we just paint this thing up a little bit. I was thinking maybe these, or maybe we just have like all of them. Like all of this. Yeah. We have like all of this be glowing red. Red. Maybe not that bright. I think. No. Yeah. Just really like glowing, but not like overly glowing. And I think that we also want those to be the same. Oh my gosh. Should I push my luck? Try to get all of them? Okay. Glow, dark, and I also have to change those. Okay. And then I think we want these to also be the same. Now that I'm changing a bunch of stuff, I'm just like trying to get it right. There we go. Should be good. And then I think I want these to be their own separate thing too. I think. Can I get all of this? I think I can. Yeah, that should be good. And I think I want these to be like... No. Just kind of... I just got like a bunch of new... I just bought like the rest of the stuff, so... Just trying to like mess with some stuff, see what I think. I think maybe we go with like metallic. Definitely not that. Maybe I'm gonna do like a blue. Think that I kind of like that. Like then we can like take the rest of this and do the same. And then just hope that we didn't get anything else. Just double check we didn't get anything else and we got all the stuff that we want. I think we did. So then we just go, I think it was those two. Iridescent, I think. No, I think these were a little bit lighter. Yeah. I think that... No. Something's off, I think. Yeah, these are definitely not the same. So, oh, that's why there's cyan. Oh wait, I forgot I can. Where's the select all of same color or whatever? I thought that there was open menu. No, it's not what I want. Yes, there we go. So those were that. This was that. There we go. I kinda am digging that. I think maybe we have this be a little bit different though. I think like that. I think I almost want those just be like a... Well, if it's maybe like white, like America. It's not exactly white, but... Oh, and that's we missed something. There we go. That's not what I wanted. I think that's too dark. Well, they just said too dark, and then I went darker. I think we might need to up the strengths a little bit. guess I might need to decrease the angle some more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that we just need to up that a little bit. Or decrease? I think it is a decrease. Like 25, I think. And then we also want to increase the speed up to probably like 8. Should be good. Okay. Now I almost wish that the other things like stay level, but I don't know exactly how I could do that. Like the things with like the guns on them. Like I wish I could keep them like level and like just have the thingies move. I think that I can do that. I think I just need to take it and scoot it all up. Scoot it all up, like probably like 1, I think is all we need. And then how can I do this without making it look terrible? I can do that. But doesn't look the greatest. So like I could use power couplers to like hide it. I guess I could. No, that won't work. I mean, I guess we can probably just do this way. Think should be good. Obviously, it doesn't look the greatest, but I almost want to just keep these as black, just to give a little bit of variety. There we go. So now, yeah, they stay level. But now I almost feel like they should come out 1 more. Just to kind of like almost give it more space. I almost want it to be like that. And then we need to move these to be those. Then yeah, I think that looks better. It just kind of gives it a little bit more space. So, and then we gotta scoot. Don't want to do that. Just scoot those up. Take those. Take that. And then that. Yeah. Then back here. I think we must just delete that. And I think it looks better. I think we'll just go with that. Now if it's the front. Oh yeah, that's also something I wanted to add. I wanted to add like some better like landing and stuff. Because currently when I land out of the land, just like straight onto my like stomach, I guess, or like my belly. So something that I can do is I can just, I think what we do is we just delete these, take suspension, if I can find it, right in there. We just take this that in there, and then we can add a cone, I guess. Is that a simple cone, I think? And that should squeeze in a little bit, but it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, I think it's... Let's just add that to all the things, and then we'll figure the rest out. Can I? Oh, wait, there we are. Then we just copy that. And then we just copy that, and we copy this. So now it should be a little bit off the ground. Not a whole lot, but just enough to... Oh yeah, it's a lot better. Yeah. I almost want to like increase these to be a bit bigger. Just so we have a little bit extra stuff. Then we need a way of indicating where the front is, rather than looking at the sizes of those. So I think it needs to be less asymmetrical. But I don't know how to do that without like just like putting, like changing the colors of something, which I guess actually make those, so we make those glow. But I feel like that would just look better as having it on both sides. Usually now if I do it, now look how good it looks, and then it just doesn't fit well. Oh gosh. I guess we could just like add like some decoration. Like what kind of decoration do I have? Don't really have anything. What is something we can add? Maybe like in the front we can have like an extra like gun or something. Ooh, in the front we can have an energy shield. Energy shield. I think that yeah, these need extra space. They're a little chubby. Then here it'll be a little funky, but we can just add that. And let's see. Holy moly. What was that, like 4? Length? Height. Vertical offset. So I can like set it a little bit backwards. I just want this to be like a little bit deeper into I just want it to be like a little bit deeper into the thing. Like I want it to be like almost like right here. But to like add that I'd have to move a bunch of stuff. I think we have to do that. Combat. Then we can guess just add back the stuff. It's not that easy, of course it's not that easy. I guess we can just do that. Do that. And there we go. better. Then we'll take those, set them to metallic. No, we had iridescent or whatever. And then yeah, that should match. Yeah. Then we just gotta vertical offset. I think we want that to be like backwards length. Height. Kinda don't like how the height is not height. There we go. Look at that. Now we got a little energy shield. Ooh, that's heavy. That is a heavy boy. Now I literally just have natural tilt. So now if we do that, yeah, we're gonna... How much does the energy shield thing weigh? $50 kilograms. That is a chunky boy. Can probably just... Is this 50 kilograms, right? Yeah. So that should completely offset it. So glad they made it like even, because I feel like normally they always make it like, oh, 49.99 thing. There we go. That should offset it enough. How are we back heavy now? Oh, it's because this is there, but this is here. So it's like, oh, you know. So this would have to be like right here. Or like somewhat around here. Let me just... If I just basically do the exact same thing, but on this side. Let me just copy this over. Now we have the same problem where it's mirrored. But what we can do is we can like change the color to be like a darker thing. Oh, we should make this one red. And this one blue. Oh yeah. Now it should be... Oh boy. These are some hefty boys. Oh my gosh. Up the speed a little bit. I think I like this. Angle needs to be different though. That is definitely something that needs to change. Wait a minute. These angles should be different than the other angles. Right? No, it's back and forth. So you know it should be fine. Reduce the angle. Wait, we're in the Space League. 37 power. How many power cores are these? I think I actually ever checked. 6 power cores? How much are the energy shields? I think they're in gadgets. Combat. They are 3. That is... Those are some chunky boys. That should be better. So now we have energy shields. Just go, don't waste any power and going straight. So now I've got guns close enough to the energy shields where they don't break it. Because yes, that happens. Now we got energy shields to protect us. We have all the control surfaces. We can even spin uncontrollably. I think that actually I just kind of want these to just be one. Like one power. I don't think I want to actually. I just want these all the way up. And I think we want these to be more like, maybe like, let's just go back to 25 and see, because now that there's more power, it should be different. Let's see, you're only still gaining altitude, which is perfectly fine. And also we can still, now we can do this even better. Yay! It's like our Beyblade mode. I mean, it's funny because we spin so fast, and all we need to just stop is just go the other direction for like a second. Then it works. Yeah, I love this. Like, it looks so good. Yeah, something that I do want to change, but I don't know why I just didn't do when I first did it, is why didn't I just take these and just scoot them down? Just like that. Boom. Problem solved. Sometimes I wonder about myself, you know? Like, what's going up there, you know? You ever wonder what your head thinks sometimes? Like what in the world your head's doing? It's just like, that's so obvious. Why didn't you do that before? And it's just like, I don't know. Didn't think about it. Your job is to think. Like, come on. You're supposed to be good at this kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place. Man, now it looks good. It still did look good. Oh yeah, I forgot we can also go backwards. We can do everything backwards, which is good. But obviously, I'm also gonna be back. Oh wait, we're gonna turn ourselves around. Yeah, I do like it because also this stays upright no matter what we do, except for when we first put the inputs, and then it kind of rotates itself a little bit. Or especially when we change the directions. If we change from using the Q and E to A and D, you can see that it kind of messes with it. But other than that, it really stays really stable. Which the reason why that is probably because there's the gyro stabilizers in there, so it's keeping that upright. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. I think I'll probably be cutting the video here soon, but I really like because it feels almost more futuristic. And this could most definitely be changed and make it more stealthy, rather than it being a massive blue and red flying thing. I really feel most of the thing that you would see is probably just the red, and probably a bit of the black. But then also we added the suspension, which is also pretty good. So now we can land pretty safely. Size comparisons. Person is pretty big, just not very tall, but that doesn't really matter. But while I fly back to the other carrier, we will see. Actually, let's get a top speed on this real quick. I don't think we did that. Now we're obviously going to be going forwards. It's probably 105, I bet. It's probably about 103. I think I saw a bit of 103 every now and then. Controllability is actually pretty good. Okay, well, so we got a working drone. Now, I'm gonna ask for some more ideas for Trailmakers. And just keep in mind that I want to fit this in like less than an hour because I'm giving Trailmakers a little bit more time to for videos than like my War Thunder or Minecraft and stuff like that. But just still, I still want to stay at least under an hour. But yeah, so pretty happy with how this came out. It came out a lot better than I was expecting. First, I thought we were gonna do like a just like a quadcopter rather than a duocopter, I guess. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.